On this video, I'm going to show you how to turn left and right using reference points. And if you turn too soon like now, watch what happens. I'm going to cut across the corner here, which is not ideal because now I'm on the wrong side of the road. I've got maybe potentially cars coming towards me, which is why you want to use the reference point. And I'll show you how to avoid that. Taking the next right, so I'm just going to check my center mirror, right mirror, signal right. I'm going to position myself. There's a box here actually I can use, but I can still use my reference point as well, just so I don't go over the line. So the line is just in the corner of my windscreen there, and then I'm also lining this mirror up with the center line over there. That way I know I'm not too far forward or too far back, and then I can make my turn. When you're coming up to a right turn, you want to make sure that you don't go across the line, and sometimes there is no line there because it's faded out, but there's going to be a crack in the middle of the road. We'll use that as the line, and what you want to do is bring that line to this corner of your windscreen. So I'll show you what I mean. So you bring it to the corner like that, and don't go over it. I think I'll leave it in a second, check my mirror, and then once I can turn, I'll turn like that. So just bring it to the corner of your windscreen there. That way you're not going to be over the line, and you're not going to be too far to the left either. And if you're turning right here, you want to avoid going over the line like this, because this could cause an obstruction for any cars coming from this side that are trying to turn into this road. So I'll show you how to avoid that. At the end here, I'm turning right, so I'm just going to check my center, and then right mirror, signal right. This time we have got a line in the middle, so I'm going to use that as my reference. So I'm just going to bring it to the corner of the windscreen there, and once it's there, I'm just going to keep it there, and at some point it disappears because I can't see it anymore. So I'm just going to imagine where it was, but now I can start using the giveaway line to see where my car is. So when I stop like this with the line just underneath my wing mirror, I know that my bonnet is not too far over the line and it's not too far back. And then once I can see a safe gap, I'm going to go a bit forward and then make my turn. That way I'm not cutting across. And when you're turning left, you also want to avoid turning too late, because if you turn too late like now, watch what happens. So if I turn too late, I'm all the way on the other side of the road, which could lead to danger if anybody was coming down the road, and I'll be in their way. So to avoid that, this is how you should do it. I'm going to check my mirror, signal left. I'm just going to slow down. I'm going to wait until the curb disappears on the corner there. So like now it's disappeared, then I can start turning towards the left. That way I'm not turning too soon or too late. So I'm just going to check my mirror, signal left. I'm just going to position myself to the center of this lane because it's quite narrow. And then when this curb disappears, I'm just going to follow it and start turning, so that way I follow the curvature of the pavement. I'm not going to go too far forward or too far back, and then that way I don't hit the pavement. So if I'm turning left from a minor road into a major road, mirror, signal. And here, I don't want to go too far left, but I do want to position myself towards the left, so then I can turn a bit towards the left like this. Here, there's no reference point as such for this. You just have to follow the curve around and then check both sides. Using my reference point for that giveaway line so I don't go over. Once it's clear, I can make my move, and then I can go.